Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, daily updates. Then make sure you check out make sure I point the right way, the Nerdsense guys channel, because we have Mike from Nerdsense. What's up? What is up, Mike?
Dude, I'm good, man. I'm glad to be home from work. Just
Yeah, you've been
time to
working a lot.
relax, time to have a beer.
You've been working a lot, brother. Yeah, so we have the same beer, which is always fun. We're going to do this beer review on my channel, and we're going to do another one that'll be on the Nerdsense guys channel. Yeah, I'm super stoked, super stoked. So this is Bright Box, and it has, I think, a brand new hop, at least to you and I. How do you think you pronounce it? Tahik?
I would think Taiheke, Taihiki, or
Uh,
something.
okay, I could see the Thai maybe. Uh, Motuka,
T t
Motueka,
Motueka, Motueka. Yeah,
Motueka.
yeah.
And Phantasm, a word I do know how to pronounce. American Pale Ale, 5.75% ABV, and it is almost exactly a month old because today's the 19th. This was canned the 20th. Really lights up the joint. Right box.
I really like that 5.75. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, so I did pick the two lowest ABV hot butchers for us to do tonight.
Works for me.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're
And
using our.
yeah, these glasses are so sick. Beer and glassware courtesy of Hot Butcher, full disclosure.
I'm not gonna lie. I liked them so much when I saw it on camera that I bought one before I even knew where I was getting one. So I had one on the
Oh, I
way.
forgot about that. You
Yeah.
did. Actually, I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
But I'm glad to have two of them. I'm glad if I'm gonna do something at the house, I have one for, you know, I like having two.
Mhm. Yeah, or
But
like matching glasses if you're splitting with someone, you have the same experience. No, heck yeah.
what do you
So,
think of this?
so I mean, beautiful looking beer. I'm trying to hold it to light. I get a lot of softer orange and yellow. I think yours is pretty close. Mine looks way more yellow on camera. It's more orange than mine looks. Yours is pretty darn close to what it looks like in real life.
I think mine typically look closer because I don't use a lot of lighting. I just have my ambient light.
Yeah.
Um, it's also why some of my picture looks very dark. But yeah, it is a yellow orange. It almost glows. It's very very pretty. It's a light color. It looks like it's going to be a lighter beer. You know what I mean? As far as like it's not too murky. Even I mean, it is. It's not see through, but it doesn't have that super opaque kind of deal.
Yeah, it looks like you made a pale ale version of one of these IPA, double IPA in this New England style family for sure. And yeah, like not, I usually say burnt orange. Like this is just a very orange color. It's not dark enough. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Should we get a
I like
nose
it.
on it?
Oh yes, sir. Thank you.
I get, well, I don't want to say anything until you are ready
No,
to
no, yeah,
commit.
I'm
I
ready.
get a very sweet orange.
I do as well, and I do get like lime zest.
Hmm. There is a zesty note. Okay, I could see that.
And when I say orange, I'm almost getting like um, it's if you get those shelf stable like tangerine orange juice type deals, like not real juice. It's like a juice cocktail. It's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
sweet,
yeah.
orangey, sticky. That's what I'm
Yes.
getting here. That kind of
Yeah.
orange.
I get no, it is like that level of sweetness, and then there is a little bit of tropical. It's for me, it's kind of hard to identify, so I'd have to say generic tropical.
Yeah, it's like a nondescript sort of tropical punch kind of a smell to me.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's nice, pleasant. I mean, I have no objections to anything I'm smelling here.
No, and it smells as big as all the way up. I would say, really, really, again, IPA, double IPA. It definitely has a big aroma.
Yes, sir.
Smells good. Should we into the taste or one?
Oh, dude.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, sir. Interesting. I did not expect it to taste like that.
Okay, go on. I wonder if we're thinking the same thing.
Well, I'm getting like much more kind of lemon lime. You know what I mean?
Mm,
It's a little more like Sprite like almost. Um, it's not super sweet. It has sweetness, but it's not. This isn't like cloying or anything. It is light on the palate to me. Tropical and like lemon lime.
yeah, yeah. I think it drinks a hair bigger than it is, but it does drink like a pale ale. But it's not like a thin pale ale, like it's on the lower side of a pale ale. It's definitely the fuller side of a pale ale. Um, yeah, I'm really glad you said that lime thing in the aroma because I do think there's some orange in here,
Oh yeah,
but it's basically every citrus I can think of except grapefruit um, is coming through.
yeah.
I
For
can only think of four different kinds of oranges: lemon, lime. I mean, you can get more specific, like Myers lemon or whatever. But
bergamot,
what's that?
bergamot,
Bergamot? Is that a lime?
bergamot is like a citrus fruit. It's not really that edible, but it's a citrus fruit. It's what they use
Okay.
to flavor Earl Grey tea.
Ah, right, right, right. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I don't get Earl Grey tea on this. um, and going back to like drinking like a pale ale, and you said this, there is some sweetness, but it's definitely not overly sweet. Bitterness kicks in pretty quick. It's a nice, it's not, I wouldn't say overly bitter, but it has a nice bitterness. So yeah, in that way, it definitely does drink like a pale ale.
Yeah, this the bitterness is nice because it's not like it's not harsh. It's sort of like it's like like citrus rind type of or like a pithy kind of a bitterness. So it tastes like it's a natural progression from the citrus fruits to the bitterness. You know,
Yeah, I could see some pitted fruit in there as well.
I can
Um,
see that. Yeah.
some peach, apricot. Um, but yeah, not unlike the aroma. And again, because does drink like a pale ale, it's not like overly ripe fruits. It's not that. I think people who like juicy IPAs and want a pale ale will be okay with this, but it's certainly not that level of juiciness that some people are craving. Um, but again,
No, but
you have to keep in mind it's a pale ale. I mean, it's
right, and it's not West Coasty either. You know what I mean? Like
no,
this is on the juicier spectrum, but it's not like this isn't a juice bomb.
yeah, 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 yeah. And I also, you're right. Like, I don't get like a dank thing. I don't get anything that's too earthy. The orange that does come through, well, any of the citrus that comes through, it's not how a West Coast IPA citrus can come through. So you're right. It is definitely how people think juicy IPAs. It's on that side spectrum. Curious what they have to say. Fresh tropical, zingy lemon lime, dank grapefruit. Oh, interesting. So they're saying dank grapefruit. Two things I made a point to say I don't get dank or grapefruit in this.
I don't get dank. I don't know if I necessarily get grapefruit. There's some things I might sometimes call grapefruit, but I'm going more like I'm thinking I'm getting more like lemon and orange and stuff like that. Like, and I do think like grapefruit could be a little like lemon orange, I guess. But
Yeah,
I'm getting specifically like lemon. I'm getting specifically lime. I'm getting specifically orange. Like these are things I'm definitely getting. And sometimes the way these things can sort of like you know migrate, come together. You can sort of get grapefruit, but I'm not getting grapefruit in the way that I guess this is insinuating.
yeah. And I think sometimes with that hop bitterness with the citrus, yeah, I could see how some people would go the grapefruit route. But and I like, I mean, and everyone has their own tasting, what they taste and what they're missing, etc. How they're describing the same thing. But I do like that they say fresh tropical because I was having a hard time being more specific than just generic tropical. And then, I mean, you were right on it with them, the lime thing. They're saying lemon and lime, which you got. So I think between the people at the brewery who come up with the tasting notes, you and I, we're basically on the same page. There's a lot of citrus going on. There's some tropical notes which are nice. Um, now that phantasm thing, I would love to try this exact beer without phantasm just to kind of see the difference. Like I wonder if that's given the of the citrus. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen Phantasm more lately. I guess I don't know. We talked a little bit about it at Beer Tour Palooza, I guess. But I don't stay up on kind of the new hotness. You know what I mean? I see what people are making beer with. I try it like that. I'm not looking to the future. You know, I'm looking to what people have. You know.
Yeah, you and me both. Yeah, anyone watching my channel, unless this is your first time ever watching my channel, knows I'm not up on the latest stuff. That's not my bag. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with people who are up on that stuff. That's cool. You know, like people have different, you know, itches to scratch.
Mm.
But yeah, it's good. It was annoyingly humid today. Like a hot day outside. This would be a really nice beer. And I love the ABV. I love that ABV.
I agree. My can, because of the humidity, is like sweating. It's all drippy, wet.
Yep. That's why I had the air conditioning going until we started recording. I'm like, I just got to pull some of this humidity out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
Just, anyway, man, anything else to add to this before we sign off?
No, that's a good time. I love doing these videos with you.
Me too. Yeah, and we still like Sean. Don't worry, internet. He's just on a family trip. So we're like, oh, let's do some reviews, just you and I. So, like I said, this one's obviously on my channel. We are going to film another one that will be on the Nerdsense channel. Check the description box below. I'll link to their website, or you can just YouTube Nerdsense and see that one. Once you're done doing all that, anytime I throw off how I do the intro or the outro, I get screwed up. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. Snow Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.